Not sure if you heard the news yet, but Magnus is not going to defend the title. There is a new world champion. That's it. We about to look at that today. The man is stepping down. Magnus will not defend the world championship title. Breaking news. Hopefully you heard this, of course, as today, July 20th, 10:18 Eastern time was when this was posted. I knew about this at like 7 o'clock this morning at the gym. Bruh. But I was like, whoa, boy, oh my goodness, that's crazy, right? Like, this man not going to defend it. I thought he was. I thought he was literally like playing around with everybody. But in fact, nah, bro, this is it. In fact, here's the article. Of course, this is credibility. It's all over the internet right now. If you haven't, even YouTube has some videos as well too. Shout out to Levy. Make sure you go watch this recap too as well. Here, I'm on chess.com/news, and you can actually see it. But we're gonna read through this as much as we can too. It's not that long either. So here we go. Magnus Carlsen will not defend his world championship title against Jan Nepomniachtchi next year. Carlsen announced his decision on a podcast on Tuesday. Actually, so I didn't know this, so it was actually gets released today or whatever. But Tuesday was said it. So according to current regulations, FIDE candidates Turner winner Nepomniachtchi will now play the world championship match against candidates runner-up GM Ding Liren. Woo! That's it. That's a wrap. That's a wrap. It's gonna be Ding Liren versus Jan Nepomniachtchi. So, I mean, that's crazy. Of course, now in the comments, I want you guys to definitely tell me what you think about it and the whole ordeal. Like, what do you think? And your comments on him not defending the title. And I'm actually going to tell you mine as well after we finish the article. Let's see. I've spoken to my people in my team. I've spoken to FIDE. I spoke to Jan as well. The conclusion is very simple. I'm not motivated to play another match, said Carlsen. I don't have a lot to gain. I don't particularly like it. And although I'm sure a match would be interesting for historical reasons, I don't have any inclinations to play, and I will simply not play the match. Carlsen thus confirmed earlier doubts he expressed back in December 14th, 2021, and later repeated after playing 5 World Championship matches, he's not enjoying them anymore. And I remember actually, real quick, I remember he actually said, this is a long time ago, he said, if I'm not, what do you say, I'll stop playing chess when I don't enjoy it anymore. So he's not stopping playing chess, because I do know, I read an article actually before this one that said he's still going to go for 2,900, he's just not going to be world champ. But of course, we're going to talk about that in a minute. It's been an interesting ride since I decided to play the candidates in 2013, which was to be honest, on kind of a whim. I just decided it could be interesting, and ever since, the World Championship title has given me a lot and opened a lot of doors, and I'm happy about that. The matches themselves have been at times interesting and times a bit fun. The Norwegian star leaves the door open to return for a match one day, but it's not likely. Wow. I don't rule out the participation in the future, but I also wouldn't count on it. Wow, you can actually see right here the Magnus, so you can watch the whole thing right here, it looks like, on chess.com site. During the FIDE candidate tournament, Carlsen had a meeting with FIDE's president, Arkady Dorkovich, and Director General Emil Sutovsky, which apparently didn't have enough effect to convince Carlsen to defend the title. A 5th time. Talking about this meeting in Madrid, Carlsen said, I did not have the demands or suggestions for that meeting. They did have a couple suggestions, but the gist of it was that I was there to tell them that I would not defend my title in the next World Championship match. Dvorkovich told Chess.com he respected the World Champion's decision and confirmed that according to the rules, there will be a Ding Nepomniachtchi match. And there they go. Oh my goodness. Oh wow. As it turned out, Carlsen never really changed his mind on a feeling he had for a while. Ultimately, the conclusion stands. One that I'm pretty comfortable with, one that I thought a lot about for a long time now. He said, I would say more than a year, probably a year and a half, long before the last match. Wow. And of course, you can actually read the rest of this, to be honest. I'm not going to really read the rest of that. It's just talking about Ding and Jan in the match coming up, which you can actually check as well. But my thoughts on it, look, in fact, okay, so I remember I read another article too. So think about this. Ding and Jan writes, one of them are going to be world champ. So that's awesome. That's fire. That's sweet. But think about this. I remember in the it was actually Chess 24. I read the article. Chess 24 article said that Carlsen is shooting for 2,900. Let me actually see if that's even in here. Yeah, no, it's just under the. I just searched the page to see. It's under comments. Somebody was talking about the 2,900 thing. But Chess 24 article said something about Magnus in the interview was saying, hey, you know, I'm not going to be world champ, but I'm still shooting for 2,900. Now, think about this, right? Think about this. I was saying on stream earlier, shout out to y'all that was here for the early stream this morning. So I was saying that, yo, Magnus gonna be 2,900 and you're world champ. And we had so many people commenting or asking, how I thought about it. And so we summed it up like this. We summed it up like, hey, they're gonna ask you a question like, hey, are you world champ? I'm gonna be like, yes, I am world champ. Clap it up. Clap it up. Oh, that's nice, right? Did you beat Magnus? Bruh. That's not the question, right? That's your response. That's your response. Think about that for a second, right? Are you world champion? I am world champion. Did you beat Magnus? That's not the question. Do you understand? Do you understand what I'm saying? Do you understand me, right? Like, that's summing it up. Magnus being 2,900, or at least shooting for it, he's still the strongest player and can beat the world champion. What does that even make? Honestly, in the title that way, it's kind of crazy. It really is wild. It's a very, very big shock to the chess world. But of course, we have to look at it from Magnus's point of view as well, too, with him holding the title 4 times, winning it once, holding it another 4 times, 5 championships, right? So, it's you have to see it from his point of view as well, too. So he just doesn't want to do it. I just don't feel like it, but I'm still going to shoot for 2,900, right? I mean, he can do that. That's kind of crazy. I want to know your thoughts in the comments, in the chat below. Make sure you guys also check out shopcantymerch.com. We always got to pull that up. Shop Canty Merch. Hold on one time. Let me just do that, right? Shop Canty Merch. We got to pull it up. We got to at the end of the video. Why not, right? Got some new stuff and some new additions in there. Shout out to you watching. Thanks so much. Subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you on the next video.